the Weight Watchers plan. I didn't record anything yesterday, and I didn't really record anything the end of day one for a couple different reasons. I'm type 1 diabetic, and when I have big changes in my diet or big changes in workout or just overall big changes, I do weird things. So the end of day one, I did really well. I used all 48 of my points. I didn't use any of my fit points. However, my body wasn't used to my blood sugars being so continuously low. And if I go long periods of time where my blood sugars are like at 100 or so, I develop headaches, just really annoying headaches. I'm still getting them a little bit to this extent, but I've been trying to fight through it and you know, keep with the diet and everything like that and keep my sugars down. So I developed one of those the end of day one. Again, I did really good. Day one lunch, I had a frozen meal, and it was like a 14-point frozen meal, one of those Stouffer's Fit meals. It was very good, but it was 14 points, but I got vegetables and all that type of stuff, so I didn't feel too bad about it, and I only had 7 points for breakfast, so not too big a deal. For supper, I made for the family, I made a taco kit. I don't remember what the point values were, but did that, and then I had a little bit of leftover dessert from the Super Bowl for 8 points before I went to bed. So overall, pretty good day, other than the headache. So yesterday morning, day two, you know, woke up and had very similar breakfast. I don't remember exactly what I had. Kind of found out that I got a little annoyed with the Weight Watchers app. It wasn't as it's not as well put together of an app as MyFitnessPal, which MyFitnessPal is a free app. So that's a little annoying that I'm paying for Weight Watchers, and their app is so far behind FitnessPal's app. I had troubles with my Fitbit syncing. I had troubles with you know, finding right foods. I was going grocery shopping and I stumbled across a little treat, and because I was new to the app, I scanned it. It said it was only 3 points. Turns out I should have looked at the nutrition information, because the nutrition information when it was built did not take into account calories, and which jumped up the point value quite a bit. Obviously, it ended up being a 15-point little dessert, but I didn't know. I've scanned it, said 3 points, and that's fine. And turns out I was wrong, and the app was wrong. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm heading up to Beloit right now. I've got to get a little bit of blood work done. I've got an endocrinologist appointment next week, and have to do some fasting labs. So I'm pretty hungry right now, adjusting to a diet, and then having to go through a fasting lab as well. So I've got my coffee here in the mug that's going to keep it nice and warm. I'm going to have a sip of that as they're drawing blood, I would think, and then be good to go for the day. So I'm on to day 3. I haven't weighed myself to see where I'm at. I'm trying not to. It's really hard to do, though, when you're kind of going through all of this hungry feeling and all that type of stuff, to hop on the scale and see where you're at. But I'm trying to hold off as long as I possibly can, because I don't want to get too high or too low on where that number reads. But I would imagine I'll probably weigh myself once before next Monday, but we'll see if we can hold off before then. So on to day 3 and continue moving on. Thanks for watching.